Alright, Mage. I assume we need to find our Fireflies and Glacial Shards. Or, you know, Arcane Tyrant, that's fine too. This deck should probably not be elemental synergy based, as I'm thinking about it. I just really like elementals. This deck is
None will survive.
just an amalgamation of stuff I like, but not necessarily good.
Hello.
Kept 2 has the coin. Alright. Hunter cosplay. Seems to be working. Oh, how embarrassing.
We have many secrets.
Okay, some sort of secret tempo mage. That's probably counterspell or explosive runes. If it's explosive runes, we probably want to play Glacial Shard and just take the damage. Or we could play Tar Creeper and absorb a lot of it. If it's counterspell, probably okay with Arcane Intellect getting counterspelled. It's Tar Creeper. If it, okay, it is explosive runes. That's fine. 3 mana for 3 mana seems like, of course it wasn't, it was free, but... Soaked up the hit, we only took 1 damage. That all seems fine. We can freeze this dude. Actually, let's draw first. Ooh, yeah, okay. So yeah, now we definitely play this guy. Kind of unfortunate that we can't ping this guy, because Servant of Calamos is going to take up our whole turn, next turn. We already pulled both of our Flame Strikes. That makes our Dragon's Furies much worse. At least we know Dragon's Fury will do 5 damage or 3 damage.
I wonder.
Actually, we already drew an Arcane Intellect also, so Dragon's Fury has a pretty high chance of just not going off. Cinderstorm. I'm still surprised that spell is good. Wow, just throwing it out there. You try to burn me out? If we just Servant... Are we in danger of dying? Maybe we have to voodoo doll this. That seems crazy. That was so much burn. What does he have in his hand that he's just throwing away magic missiles and stuff? Can we take a turn to Servant of Calamos? Because this is probably going to hit us in the face. It puts us to 14. He's only going to have 5 mana next turn.
What to do?
Maybe we actually Bonfire Elementals to try to draw into Frostlace Jaina. I want to play Servant of Calamos because it's not as good as Bonfire Elemental. I'm going to do that. This may not be right, though. It may, ooh, okay. We can Arcane Artificer. So once we get to 8 mana, we can Arcane Artificer Flame Strike. Gain 7 armor. Or if we draw our other Arcane Intellect or Dragon's Fury, we can Arcane Artificer and do that to try to heal out of range. Next turn, our Bonfire Elemental's live again. I assume he's not going to trade. I'm just going to go ahead and...
I wonder.
Right? Surely this is all coming...
Incredible discovery.
Okay. Is he going to Arcanologist Secret this turn?
We have many secrets.
Sure enough. Okay, we need to clear out... If this is a counter spell, we need to clear that out before we try to Flame Strike.
Time runs out on me.
Boy, hero power deal 2 is not as good when everything has 3 health. Firefly doesn't really get us there. Okay, I guess just to stay alive, we have to voodoo doll and trade. Alright, so we know it's a counterspell. And we can throw out a firefly so our elemental stuff keeps working. Those Dragon Furies should probably be Frost Bolts, as I'm thinking about it. Just to... Dragon's Fury in this deck just doesn't seem good enough. When you can't play Meteors or Blizzards, there's just not enough big spells, you know, for it to hit.
Runs out on me.
All right.
What to do? What to do?
I think we... Tar Creeper... Ping... This guy? We're getting real close to Pyroblast range. So I think no matter what, next turn we're going to Arcane Artificer Flame Strike, even if we get counterspelled. Thing is, I actually don't know, if your Flame Strike gets counterspelled, do you still gain your armor? I actually don't know how that interaction works.
Time runs out on me.
Ah, I guess we're about to learn. Of course, it can't Pyroblast till 10, so it's not a major... Pyroblast is not yet a major concern. If he starts just horking fireballs at our face, we know we're in trouble. It's a technical term. To hork.
I wonder.
Still got a card that he got off the mulligan. He didn't keep it. He's just mulliganed and got it.
Someday I'll be just like you.
Someday you will be just like me. Alright, Frostbolt. And Cinderstorm. Okay. Okay. Moment of truth
Runs
time.
out on me.
That's a Frostbolt coming at our face. Okay. So I guess it doesn't actually matter. If this Flame Strike doesn't go off, we're just dead. Not necessarily, actually. Okay. Do we get the 7 armor? We do! Oh, and we get to play the Arcane Tyrant for free. Ha-ha! Learning. The more you know. That is surprising. I thought once it got countered, it was like it never happened. 10 health. We're still alive.
I wonder.
I bet you do wonder. Yeah, you have to kill our Arcane Artificer. Oh! Feeling frisky. We're gonna Flame Strike your board. Fun fact. But of course. You're in dire straits. Wow. Pass the turn. Pass the turn. Pass the turn. Okay. Whew. That is a spicy meatball. We're not necessarily still alive. I guess we have to play an elemental, so our bonfire is live next turn. I mean, we're still dead to Pyroblast and like a bunch of fireballs and stuff, but he's out of frost bolts. So that's something. Mana Verm. This is one of the few times we're playing the card for no. Is there anything in our deck that gets us out of this? Frostlich Jaina.
I wonder.
We have to draw so that we can find Frostlich Jaina. That's a miss. Okay. Well.
Well played.
No, don't say well played. That doesn't necessarily... might be a fake out. Could still be a... damn it. So Jaina, Frostless Jaina actually wouldn't have saved us anyway. Alright, well played.
Well played.
Okay, so... Dragon's Furies are coming out.